And of course these are all designed by thousands of hours of thinking about it forever and ever, trying to figure out a design to get this concept with the glow, how we were going to get that to show up. And I think it turned out pretty well. What do you think, baby?
Looking good, honey.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Oh yeah. I think we are at almost a thing of beauty status. So from what we had in here before, when we first purchased the boat, was a bunch of blown open rotted vinyl here and a couple of really junky light fixtures in here that didn't even hardly work. And yeah, so we got this now. And so we got these teak strips. These were not here before. We put those in, made the teak pads for these, teak strips here, made this teak box right here.
Perfect.
Another teak light base here, another teak box here, all new teak here, all new port lights rebuilt, new seals rebedded, new lenses. Man, we've been in this galley for a really long time. Welcome back to another exciting, thrill-filled adventure with DIY Nautical Dream. Excuse the mess. We do have, this is our laboratory here. We have inventions and technology happening here. All kinds of future ideas taking place. So just kind of make yourself a little mental note of that, but we have some pretty cool stuff gonna be happening down the road. Right, baby?
Yep.
All right, so.
Hi, guys.
Hey, guys.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I'm Priscilla.
And I'm Rich.
Together we make DIY
Nautical Dream. Whoa. You okay with that one? I think we'll roll with it. We don't want to do take 90.
Yep.
Yep. So what's going on, baby?
Nothing much.
No?
We want to show them our
beautiful galley, right? So let's walk us through it. Here, let's see what's going on.
Do you want me to do it?
Sure.
There's 1, 2.
Uh-huh. There you go. All right.
2 options, right?
Yep.
Okay.
There you go. And actually, if you look in the galley here, with none of the overhead lights actually turned on, we still have plenty of light going on just with those under the, yep, right under there. Those lights going on actually put off enough light that we don't even really need to turn on these overhead lights. And then we have this also. So that's pretty cool as well. Yeah, so the galley overhead is mostly
finish.
Yeah, I think we have a few things we want to do still, but for the most part, this is the galley right here, people.
It's very nice.
Yeah, spent a lot of time on this, so I'll show you some of the neat little features. We managed to get this corner. I'll turn on one of the lights here so you can see it. But we managed to get this corner to come in really nice. And the trick on this was teak colored epoxy. We showed you that a while back with our scarf joint that we did right here. Let's see how well that turned out. Very nice. I mean, just take a look at how it all blends together now, where before, we'll throw in a picture of what it looked like before we put this teak box with all the glow light and stuff going on. We'll throw some before and afters in there. But I think it turns out pretty good. And this turned out really good. We were kind of struggling with how to do this and make it smooth, how to make it flow smoothly, and I think we did really good with that. We still obviously have to put this back. Here's the view of it looking this direction here.
Ta-da!
Yep, looks pretty good, huh?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we have lots of cool little features going on in here. The underglow really came out nice. And here's what it looks like with the low setting on. I mean, if we turn all these on just on the low setting alone.
It's pretty bright.
Now we're looking in the galley here and look how much light that puts out. I mean, man, we can see all the way down to the floor and everything. I mean, obviously we need to clean up, but we're still working on lots of projects, making lots of dust and everything in here, but we're not done 100%. We still have some ideas we want to try out, but the concept is pretty solid now. I don't think we're going to change it much, but we like it. But yeah, I mean, look at these brass shoulder screws. Turned out really nice. You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're pretty happy with it. What we haven't done is we haven't final installed this yet. We're going to put the brass screws on here with the shoulder washers. And we just haven't done that yet because I think we still have to take this apart to do some wiring behind there for up in the cockpit area, but for the most part we're good. I mean, this is solid, everything's good here. So we'll do a little look down this direction here. If you guys remember how all this looked, I mean, look at all the beautiful woodwork that's happened up underneath there. And we've done a lot. Same underneath there. Remember, that was all vinyl wrap plywood in there that was all rotted and sagging down. And then we did all that. So now that you've seen how the galley overhead turned out, we're going to show you some of the steps that we had to take along the way to get it to look like how it does now. One of those was getting this teak trim with some soft rounded over edges on it. And so I'm experimenting with the router bit here to try and get the feel, the trim, just the way we wanted it, so it would feel the way I was looking for. Not too far rounded over, but enough to soften it if you touched it with your hand. And so that's what I'm trying to figure out here. And then once we get it set the way we want, we're going to do the whole thing. Alright, let's see how this turned out. Oh yeah, that's definitely the feel and the look we were looking for. See that? Not too much round over, but just enough to where if you touch it, it feels nice and soft and smooth. That's exactly what we want right there. This is after we made the pass with the router. I wanted to go ahead and sand it up a little bit here by hand before mounting it back into place. And then we'll sand it again once it's mounted up on top here and see how it turns out. Now with the teak trim mounted back into place, we can really go to town on trying to round over that corner splice there and make that feel a little bit smoother and look a little bit smoother to the eye. And hopefully we can get it to a point where we like it and are happy with it, and we'll be able to just leave it alone and move on to something else. It's going to take a lot of sanding and a lot of hand shaping, but we should be able to get it there. Nice and smooth, just the way we want it. We don't want to feel any edges, sharp corners, ridges, or anything. We want it to just be smooth and rounded. No snags or anything like that. One of the things we did was rounded over the corners of this, the edges, here and here, because we want these to be rounded, not like anybody's really going to hit their head on them, but it just gives a better, it's a more finished look to it. We're still going to sand this and varnish it and do all that, but we just wanted to get it rounded over. We rounded over the top side and the bottom edge all the way down. So it looks pretty nice. Gives it just more of a nicer finished look. Small detail. Most people won't even notice it, but it's what we wanted to do. Once we get this varnished, we'll decide on whether we're going to plug the holes with teak bungs, these holes right here, or if we're going to go with the finished brass screws with the brass shoulder washers. I'm kind of leaning towards the brass screws with the shoulder washers, but I'm not sure. We got to get some good coats of varnish on here first, and then we'll see what it looks like. We'll do a kind of a demo and see if we like it or not. But what we did here when we epoxied this seam together, went ahead and mixed teak sawdust in with the epoxy thickener and got it mixed up really good. So once we get this varnished, this joint probably won't even show up that much, but even if it does, it's about as good as it's going to get. We can't go for anything much better than that, so we're pretty happy with the outcome. Alright, well, we got our first coat of varnish on the teak trim that goes around the overhead box in the galley. So, looking good. Adding that beautiful color to the teak. Yep. It's going to be good. It's going to be another thing of beauty. We're going to add that. That's going to go up right along here. Where we had it before, but then once the varnish is all dried and everything, it'll be up there mostly permanent. The reason why I say mostly permanent is because we still may have to take this down for some access to get to some wiring that's up in the cockpit. But for right now, the varnish is going to go ahead and set up, and then probably put one more coat on before we get that mounted. Either one or two more coats. I'd actually like to see 3 coats on it, but either way, right now we got 1 coat on there. This teak trim turned out really nice. With the varnish on there, it's even more beautiful than ever. What do you got going on, baby? What are you working on? Are you participating in DIY Nautical Dream?
Always.
Okay, that's good. Because we need to do DIY.
Nauticalist of Dream.
That's right. All right, thanks, baby. All right, so here we are, almost wrapping up the galley remodel project. We got the overhead lights, got the 3 overhead light fixtures in. and those are turning out pretty nice. So they have a couple of features on them that are nice. We have this little blue light mode here, then we have a low light, and then we have the highlight, and then there's off. So that's pretty cool. It just really adds some really nice touches to the galley. I think it's a pretty classy look. It's very nice. But yeah, it's taken a lot of work, a lot of time to get to this point, and we're not done yet, but we're wrapping it up. So that's what's good about this, is we're almost done. And we have just, you know, a few things we need to do. We need to put the plugs in, pull the tape, stuff like that. Just some finishing touches. We need to put our brass screws and brass shoulder washers in here. I think we might have to do something under here with some more lighting accessories, but I'm not sure yet, just because everything kind of has a little bit of real nice glow and brightness to it, and then you look over here and this is kind of like a dark zone. So it wouldn't take much to lighten this up just a little bit with a couple of little accessory lights. I'll have to think about that for a while and come up with something, design something, and try it out. You know, it's not something that has to happen right away. But yeah, we made some really good progress here. This is looking really super nice. So if you look at it from this end here, pretty sharp looking. It's really come a long ways. That we just got to take what we did in the galley and then just kind of multiply it throughout the boat. So we'll just keep doing it and keep working on it a little bit at a time. And the galley project will be never complete, but come back to it at a later point. But we got to get out of here and work on some other parts of the boat. So we'll start tackling the other side of the boat, work on all the windows and leaks and stuff that are over there. So we've got plenty of opportunities. So anyways, this is what the galley will look like in night mode. This is when we're just kind of hanging out. But yeah, it's looking pretty cool. Definitely liking the back glow, the yellow. Well, it's not really yellow, it's more like a golden white, but on the video here it looks pretty yellow. But if you're looking at it without the camera, it looks pretty good. Definitely has a really nice look to it. This is at the back of the galley looking forward. So anyways, we just got finished putting this one in. We have the night glow, little night mode action. We have it on night mode. There's low, medium, and high. So that puts off quite a bit of light, but digging the glow here. Digging that. And then we have it on this one here. Total glow. Got that one. We got it on here and here. And of course, these are all designed by thousands of hours of thinking about it forever and ever, trying to figure out a design to get this concept with the glow, how we were going to get that to show up. And I think it turned out pretty well. What do you think, baby?
Looking good, honey.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Oh yeah. I think we are at almost a thing of beauty status. So from what we had in here before, when we first purchased the boat, was a bunch of blown open rotted vinyl here and a couple of really junky light fixtures in here that didn't even hardly work. And yeah, so we got this now. And so we got these teak strips. These were not here before. We put those in, made the teak pads for these, teak strips here, made the this teak box right here, another teak light base here, another teak box here, all new teak here, all new port lights rebuilt, new seals rebedded, new lenses, Man, we've been in this galley for a really, really long time, but we are so close to wrapping this up and calling it a day. And then we can move on to bigger and better projects on the other side of the boat, doing all the same stuff over and again. So anyways, that's where we're at, and we're pretty happy with the results. And we have a really fine looking galley. So the only thing I want to do different right now is I want to put these on a switch so we can turn these off. Because right now they're kind of bright, and I'd like to be able to turn them off, you know, and only have them on when you need them for cooking in the kitchen. And then we have this right here, nice little light there. Still got to tuck the wires away, but yeah, we're just about done in here. So we got a lot of little details to finish up on, but all the big details are pretty much done. So got to do some varnishing on some of these strips here, but yeah, we're just about wrapping it up. So anyways, just thought we'd give a quick summary of where we're at with the galley overhead lighting, overhead structure. All these overhead pain in the neck projects are wrapping up over here. So, see if you can notice the difference here. This is shortly after we started restoring from the overhead project, and here's the final. All right, that's some big progress right there.
Oh, wow.
Wow!
We're getting ready to move on to other projects on the other side of the boat.
Alright, so what do you guys think?
Yeah, tell us what you guys think. Do you think it turned out pretty good, or?
Do you think I did a good job?
Yeah, how'd baby do on this anyways? Yeah. So, but we worked a lot on this galley. I mean, for those of you who've been following for a long time, you know we had this ceiling all tore apart.
Yep.
Man.
From, what was that? Hit gun?
So yeah, we had this all tore apart. Baby and I were stapling the vinyl back together. burning my hands. She was burning my hands with a heat gun. And yeah, I mean, we just put a lot of time in here. It turned out pretty beautiful. So we're really happy with how it turned out. We hope you guys like it as well. And we're just going to continue to try and duplicate the quality of work and all the neat little ideas we've incorporated along the way. And we're going to try and make the rest of the interior of this boat equally as beautiful.
We will try to keep doing what we're doing.
We will. So we'll just kind of wrap it up.
Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. If you are not subscribed yet, please subscribe down below.
Bing! Yep, just like that.
Come on, do it.
Well,
Wash your hand.
Yeah, can't do it.
Okay, alright. See you.
See ya.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. Right on. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye. Dang, if I only hit record. Man.
I think you did.
Okay.
Hi guys.
Hey guys.
Welcome back. I'm Priscilla.
Try it again.
Hi guys. Welcome back. I'm Priscilla. I'm by myself. Doing this project alone.
Oh, dang. I think I forgot to hit record.
Like always.
Oh, man. Is it recording?
No. I think you did. Or maybe not. Did we record it?
Hang on. No, not yet.